1038.
Cynthia, great to meet you. Thanks to the likes of Arrow and Spartacus, you're used to seeing yourself on screen, right? But seeing yourself on the big screen, what was that like?
It is a different experience to see your face, 50 feet high, but very exciting. I'm very honored to be part of a movie like this. And, we had a premiere in London and got to bring my family and some friends. And I know I have a lot of people in my life who are really excited for me right now. So it's very rewarding because I've spent several years sort of working to this point.
How did your family react? Because sometimes they have a bigger reaction than we do, and we get the great news. So you call them and go, I'm just starring in a film with Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
What was their reaction?
I think everyone's really excited for me. I tend to have a very subdued reaction to things because you almost have to train yourself as an actor to be just prepared for anything. So I very rarely have loud celebrations. And yeah, I suppose I let my family and friends do the yelling and screaming for me.
It is a difficult industry to be a part of because there's when there's highs, they're huge, and when there's lows, they can be quite low. So what's the best piece of advice that you've ever received to get through the tough times?
I think for me, it's really just about having a full life outside of the industry. I have a lot of people in my life that keep me very grounded, and I absolutely love what I do, but it's not the only thing that I feel like my life is about. So really in between projects or when I have downtime, I try to just have a sense of the real world because really I need to be able to observe real life in order to portray it. So,
yeah.
I'm somebody that I love to travel when I'm not working. I love to sort of get a sense of other cultures and people watch, and all of that ultimately does feel like it comes back into my work.
What was it like for you the night before the big day? Could you sleep? How did you feel?
It's interesting to think back on it because really this whole sort of process, we started quite a while ago. Even to think about when I first read it, it would have been some time ago. When I read it, I loved the script. And of course, you're always hoping, I hope this goes my way. But again, you sort of train yourself to just be prepared if it doesn't. And once things got going and I realized I was actually going to do this movie and with the people that were, listed in the cast, I really had to have a sense of, realizing that I'd worked very hard and earned my spot to be there. It wasn't accidental. I didn't accidentally sort of end up here. I've worked really, really hard. So there was a certain satisfaction in feeling like, you know what, I earned this. I'm supposed to be here. I can do this. I have to sort of trust in myself and I'm going to be okay.
It's actually brilliant because so many of us don't do that. It's all about the self-doubting. So it's great to hear that, if you don't back yourself, nobody else is going to back you.
Yeah, there's a lot of pep talks to myself frequently. So.
Especially when you're walking onto set with JK Simmons. He is amazing. What was it like working with him?
It really was great. I mean, he has played a lot of intimidating, tougher characters, especially recently, and I think a lot of people know him for that. But as tough as he can be on screen, he's, just so calm. He's such a calming presence. I always felt like working with him, it was just going to be easy in a lot of ways, as intimidating as it seemed on paper. And really, a lot of our scenes are very quiet and intimate. It tended to be just the two of us in a room. So not a lot of costume, not a lot of set. And we had incredible guidance by Gavin O'Connor, our director. And so it was nice to feel like, you weren't just an actor for hire. You actually got to collaborate with people that you have a lot of respect for. So that was really rewarding for me to feel that sense of collaboration.
So what's next? Is there a release date yet for Shooter?
In the States, we do have a release date for Shooter. It's November 15th on USA Network in the States, and I'm really excited for that one too. We have Ryan Phillippe starring, Omar Epps, myself, and it's based off of the Mark Wahlberg film, but I still think, whether you've seen the film or not, the series really does stand alone, and I'm excited for people to see it. I'm sure it'll be, available worldwide soon enough, so it's an exciting time to get to play these really dynamic, interesting female roles.
Well, it's great to see all your hard work paying off. Congratulations and enjoy it.
Thank you.
Spin 1038.
#1
for music and entertainment.